we're now in KL, and that's Nuromen in KL. It is at PJ, Uptown Damansara area. Nuromen, it's from Kuching and it's beef noodles. Anyway, going to go there later, but before that, gonna look for some food. Not sure where to go though. There's so much to eat that I don't know where to go. If there was less to eat, I'd probably know better. But oh man, I want to try this cafe Cory, but it's closed. I don't know what time it'll be open. Hello, book access. Time to spend some money. Back at book access to look for cheap books. First time taking the MRT in KL and trying to get to Ikashira, so let's see if it goes directly to the building. It's quite a walk from KL Central because it's very deep down, but we'll see how this works. So we pretty much walked to Museum Nagara. Now I just have to buy a ticket. A bit too much time shopping, so now I'm going straight to Pavilion. I'm not going to go back and dump my stuff at the hotel anymore, so I'm going to carry a bunch of stuff just to make it to Art Fair in time. It's 9 o'clock. MRTs really make me miss Singapore. Very glad to be going back soon. I made it to Pavilion at 9-ish and now I'm going to look for Art Friends. Hopefully I can get what I need there. Still lugging my IKEA bag around with me. And it's high-end mall. What to do? Not in time already. Still feel like another wine actually. Maybe I'll get a wine outside later, or maybe at Hilton or Le Méridien near KL Central. We'll see. So I freaking missed my flight earlier on. I actually didn't miss it. I could have boarded it, but because I haven't checked in luggage, I was too late to check in. So yeah. So I sort of missed my flight earlier on because I was too late to check in. Apparently check-in closes 1 hour before, and I thought I thought I was in time, but I wasn't. So I took the next flight. I was actually really annoyed and unhappy about it, and I was crying a little bit at the counter because what a waste of time and money. Anyway, but while I was waiting for my change of flight, I met this cute Japanese dude, and he said he asked if I was Japanese because I look like one. Because Uniqlo, I guess. Anyway, they are having a typhoon, so they can't really go back to Kansai. So yeah, they have it worse than me. Still, I don't know, my emotions are everywhere. I'm like really sad and then like happy that I got a compliment, and then I really feel sorry for him. So my lips are so dry and cry, and this is bleeding. I just actually don't really want to go home, but I guess right now I would like to rest. Anyway, see you guys back in Kuching. I mean, KL was nice and all that, but I don't know. Right now, I don't feel much happiness at all.
I felt that was a really abrupt ending to the vlog. Actually, I felt like the entire vlog was quite abrupt to begin with. Mostly it's because I was traveling Kuala Lumpur alone. I felt it was quite uncomfortable to hold my camera and walk around by myself. One for safety reasons, and the other one, of course, is what people would think about this crazy lady. Anyway, yeah, I was also not in the best mental state throughout the trip to be filming. Actually, I wasn't in the best mental state for the whole of last year, which is kind of why I stopped vlogging for about 6 months. Anyway, let us get to individual parts of the vlog. So the KL trip was pretty cool. I finished the Nuromen. I'm sorry, I'm looking that side because I can't remember what I have to say. So yeah, I finished the Nuromen time lapse, which I will link at the end of this video or down below in the captions. Yeah, I got to check out a little bit of KL, as you can see. In the beginning, on the first day we were there, we went to Nomi Tomo, which was this Japanese sake bar kind of thing. So we had quite a bit of Japanese gin with lime and tonic, and that was really nice. The bar is nice too. We got to play sake pong, which is like beer pong but drink with sake shots, and the guys were going crazy banging at the table, seeing if the little shot glass would drop into the drink. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, anyway, the nightlife in KL was quite... I don't really think I'm young enough for that anymore, because we were at the bar till like 3 and then they still went for karaoke till like 5. So the next day when I woke up, I just can't wake up. I woke up at about 11 something and went out to look for food at 12, which you saw earlier on when I wanted to go to Corey to get some bread, but it was not open. Yeah, can't believe I managed to stay up all night hitting 30. So the third part was the one day that I had in KL that I didn't have work to do, because I normally live a day where I don't have to do anything so that I can go and do the things that I want to do in KL or in big cities. So the part here is where I go shopping. I wanted to look for a book and I wanted to go to Art Friend and I wanted to go to IKEA Cheras to get some accessories for the office, because at that time my office was still under furnished. There were still some things I needed for the kitchen. So first part I went to Book Access Starling Mall, and there I wanted to look for cheap books or pretty coffee books to put on in the office. End up not buying anything, but Book Access is a really nice place to go if you're just like looking for books to buy, and their prices are really cheap. That's at Starling Mall. And then after that I checked into KL Central, because when I'm in KL I like to stay near KL Central. So from Central I took the MRT down to IKEA Cheras. So now it's really convenient. You can just take an MRT straight from KL Central to the IKEA Cheras building. So I went to IKEA Cheras in the afternoon. I went and shopped too long. I was just having too much fun looking at all the things that I can buy to fix in my office. So in the end I got that dish rack, that metal bar for the knives, and also this little shelf thing for my condiments and all, peppers and oils and all that. So yeah, IKEA was so fun. And after IKEA, I spent too much time there. It was 6-7 p.m. I had a really nice dinner in my town at this restaurant. I cannot remember the name, but I had really good beef, and I think you can find the pictures on my Instagram somewhere, which probably I should just share somewhere. Anyway, and I wanted to drop all my stuff. I had a huge IKEA bag with me, and I needed to go to Pavilion, and by the time I reached the city, it would already be like 9 p.m. and Pavilion closes at 10. So I just brought my entire IKEA bag with me and went to Art Friend in Pavilion, because Pavilion is near to KL Central where I stay. So yeah, I managed to get to Art Friend in time, browsed really quickly, and then it was already 10. So I had to go back to my hotel. And yeah, back at the hotel, I went to get some drinks. As you can see, I went to this Zeta bar just to check it out, and like, it wasn't really my scene. So then I went downstairs to the lounge where I had a book with me and just read with a glass of red wine. Most relaxing thing ever. Very nice end to the KL trip. Part 4, the airport. When I was at the airport, I was quite like no mood. I had no mood to really talk, but I really wanted to remember that time. I don't know why, because those are the typical times in my life where I'm just like lost and confused and moody because I feel so much. Is it because I'm a water sign animal? Is it because I'm a Cancer? Whatever. Anyway, I missed my flight. I didn't really miss my flight. I got there on time. It's just that I wasn't in time to check in my luggage bag. So the luggage bag check-in closes at 40 minutes or 1 hour before the flight, and I got there just like 5 minutes too late, and they won't check in my luggage. So I had to get on the next flight, which meant I had to top up my flight. When I was at the counter waiting for them to tell me if there is any seats for my next flight, they said I had to wait. So I had to wait, and then I didn't know how much it was gonna cost, and I was getting all worried. And then what if I have to pay like $500 to get the next flight? I was so quite moody and like tearing up. Actually, maybe teared up a lot. But at the counter, when I was waiting and being all frustrated and bitchy and stuff, suddenly there's this Japanese guy that came up behind me and said hi to me, and then asked me if I was Japanese. And yeah, he's cute. So I was like, hi. So I was like, teary and crying, and suddenly, somebody said I looked Japanese. Okay, I was confused. Anyway, after that, I got to find out that his entire flight was cancelled, because at that time it was Osaka had a very bad typhoon. He's in Kansai, Osaka, so he couldn't get back to his country and his city. So I felt like, okay, somebody else has it worse than me. I should not be so emotional. So yeah, we chatted a little bit and then just left. I was just too moody and totally forgot to get his Instagram handle. Anyway, yeah, and that was when I started to talk to the camera and tell you guys how annoyed I am and how I didn't feel much happiness at all. That part is quite true for the entire half a year. So most of the year last year, I was I was not in a very good mental space because of personal reasons. So yeah, I had very little mood to vlog. Even though I actually recorded the entire journey. I did vlog all the way. It's just that I didn't process a video because I got a little bit too busy by the end of the year, and my dear editor went to Singapore. I miss her so much. So yeah, I didn't have, that's why I was away for 6 months off YouTube. So, but now I'm back, and because I have this cool editor with me this time, and hopefully we can keep producing weekly videos. Anyway, this is now a new year, and I have new goals and I have new feelings, and hopefully I won't be as moody and mood restrained as I was last year. This year is a special year because I will be entering the big 3-0 in like 3 more months. No, 2 months. I wanted to say New Year, New Me, but then it's already May, so it's like 5 months into it. Anyway, this vlog is gonna be too long if I keep talking, so I'll see you guys in the next video. And the next video would be pretty much the summary of my entire last year till just last month. So that will be last September to this April. 6 months of my missing vlogs all packed into one. The footage is really random, but I will try to narrate as well as possible. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Here it will be my travel related stuff and vlogs, and here would be my art stuff, which this one would be Nuromen time-lapse, which I did in KL for this KL vlog. Okay, anyway, thank you guys, bye!